So, just I haven't gone live for maybe a couple of weeks, so I figure just do a quick one maybe, or well, as usual maybe. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a few things. First off is Wonder Festival is right around the corner. So yeah, I took a look at the dealers list, and yeah, so Wonder Festival is on. Wonder Festival is on uh July 24th, Sunday, July 24th. So, yeah, cool stuff. So, I took a look at the dealers. Oh, hey, thanks for joining. I took a look at the dealers list, and I saw some interesting things. So, basically, the dealers I saw were Azone, which is the dolls, Kadokawa, which is like KD Cole, yeah, that's the one. And Q's Q, they're usually there. Ken Elephant is there. Hey, thanks for joining. Shibuya Scramble Figure is there. Spice Seed, they make all that Kinnikuman and some Hokuto no Ken stuff. Sega will be there, so that's their prize figure division, I think. And CCP will be there. CCP makes a bunch of like Hokuto no Ken and Kinnikuman too. I think they make a lot of they make all kinds of stuff, but CCP will be there too. And Furyu, so which is Fenix, Furyu. What is that new line they had? Te something. Uh Tenetol. That's also Furyu. So Furyu is there. Medicos will be there. Medicos, they make those some scale figures, and hey, thanks for joining. They make some action figures like the JoJo figures, the Hokuto no Ken action figures. So Medicos will be there. Union Creative, as usual, they'll be there. Union Creative. Wonderful Works will be there. So Wonderful Works is part of the GSC group, but yeah. Then anyway, they'll be there. Aniplex will be there, which is the Aniplex Plus stuff. Okay, Arcadia will be there, which is Arcadia makes the what is that, the Macross action figures. They make their own Valkyries, so Arcadia will be there. Eastream. So the thing is, I guess Eastream and Shibuya Scramble Figure have a different booth. I don't know exactly why, but I guess Shibuya Scramble Figure is just Shibuya Scramble Figure, and Eastream has other um product lines, I guess. So yeah, Eastream has a booth. Wave Corporation will have a booth. So Wave Corporation, they make some scales and some what is that? Garage kits, I think. They make some, yeah, garage kits. And okay, X Plus will be there as usual. X Plus, one of my favorite booths to visit all the time. X Plus will be there. S Fire, Sega's higher figure line will be there. So S Fire will be there. Emon Toys will be there. Up and coming Emon Toys. Kyoto, as usual. I mean, it's a Kyoto event, so Kyoto will have their booths and their big section as usual. Usually Kyoto has the biggest section. But Spirit Tail will also be there. So Spirit Tail is a division of Taito, right? Taito. So they'll be there. Spirit Tail will be there. And Tokyo Figure. So Tokyo Figure has some cool stuff. And they have like Mimi Aoi and well, the Tokyo Figure group. So Tokyo Figure will have a booth as well. So what is surprising for me is GSC won't be there again. That's kind of surprising. So I don't know what happened with Good Smile Company and Wonder Festival. So Good Smile Company hasn't gone to Wonder Festival in like 2 or 3 years, I think. So yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening with Good Smile Company and Wonder Festival. I mean, Kyoto. But anyway, so usually Good Smile Company has a huge section at Wonder Festival, but this year again, this time I should say, there's no Good Smile Company booth. So that's kind of a big surprise. There's also no Prime One Studio booth, and that was kind of surprising because yeah, no Prime One Studio booth, and there's no Medicom toy booth. So it's 3 big players, I think. Primal Studio, GSC, Medicom, Toy. But yeah, that's kind of surprising. But anyway, that's about just about the dealers section. The other side has the other stuff, But I didn't really look at the dealers list, but I assume all my usual favorites will be there, like Ogata Kotaro and what is that? What's Kokuryu Kobo and what is that? What is that guy? Oh, I cannot remember. But a lot of the kaiju stuff is over there. Like what is it? Tease Factor. Tease Factor. I want to check that out. I didn't check, but maybe who's that? Tanaka Studios will be there. I hope Tanaka Studios will be there. I didn't check yet, but maybe Tanaka Studios will be there. So the awesome kaiju stuff. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing on the other side of Wonder Festival. So like Wonder Festival has 8 halls again as usual. So the whole line of that building is Wonder Festival. So a lot of different individual dealers and a lot of company booths on the other side. But should be interesting. Yeah, so that's the overview for Wonder Festival. I still didn't get my ticket yet, but I gotta pick it up soon before they well, maybe they might sell out. I'm not sure, but hopefully I can get my ticket to Wonder Festival soon. And then should be cool. But that's about it for Wonder Festival. If you have any questions about Wonder Festival, anytime you can ask, and we can talk about your questions or anything. But thanks for joining. And yeah, so that's the deal with Wonder Festival. Some surprise things, but some great companies as usual, So it's a lot of familiar faces won't be there, but a lot of familiar faces will be there. So it should be a cool Wonder Festival as usual. I think the other thing too is Medicom Toy is having their exhibition this month as well. Actually, Wonder Festival is on the 24th, and Medicom Toy exhibition is on the 23rd to the 27th. So Medicom Toy exhibition is going on for how many days is that? About 5 days in Harajuku, Omotesando. So Medicom Toy is having their exhibition on the 23rd to the 27th in Omotesando. And if you want to go, I think there's some free times where you don't need a reservation, but in general, I think you gotta make a reservation to go to that event. But I made a reservation, but I think I made a mistake and I pressed the button twice, and then they said if they find duplicate entries, they may cancel your entry. So I hope they don't cancel my entry, and I hope I can go to Medicom Toy exhibition as well. That would be awesome. But yeah, so Wonder Festival and Medicom Toy exhibition this month. That's what's happening. But yeah. Anyway, that's what's happening. Also, yeah, I wanted to talk about wait a minute. Oh, Tamashii Nation. Oh, who's that? Unfortunately, it's really late. Let me see. Let me go back. The Kuvinator. Wait. Let's see. Unfortunate. Oh, I missed it. Wait. Oh, yeah. I say, live chat. Okay. It says, unfortunately, I'm really late where I am, so stop by for just a comment. I want to say, yeah, no problem, man. The Kuvinator. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad you like the videos. I'm glad someone likes it. So, but yeah, thank you as well for watching and stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, maybe next time we can discuss more. But yes, maybe change the time up as well. But yeah, thanks for coming. What was it? Okay. But okay, so that's Wonder Festival and Medicom Toy. Also wanted to talk about Tamashii Nations Tokyo. The new shop. So the new shop is open. It's right in front of the station. It's where the old Gundam Cafe used to be. And previously, the Gundam Cafe. Anyway, under the train line, right in front of Akihabara Station, is the Tamashii Nations Tokyo shop. And yeah, it's quite good. I think it's closer to the station. And like the previous Tamashii Nations, the one down the road, there were 3 floors, so it was 3 different floors, and it was kind of a pain to go up and down. Like I mean, it's okay, but the previous Tamashii Nations had 3 floors: the basement, the first floor, and the second floor. So currently, the new one is quite wide, I think, and it's just 1 floor, and yeah, there's quite a bit of space as well, so it's not so cramped. So yeah, in the first week of the opening, they made us make reservations, and so I had to get a reservation. And the first time I went, they only let me in for 30 minutes, so it's kind of hard to take shots like I usually would. So I just got whatever I could in 30 minutes. But I went the second time, and on the second time, you didn't need a reservation, and there was no time limit, so I could get some shots more uh, in a relaxed mode, I think. But yeah, but anyway, the Tamashii Nation store, so half of it is, well, I should say 3/4 of the place is the showroom, and then one fourth of the place is the Tamashii Nation's shop. And then so they got some limited edition items, and some yeah, they got some cool stuff. So the shop is better, and the showroom is, I would think, better. But some of the cases have some glare, like from the cases in the back, so it's kind of hard to take shots sometimes because the case in the back is reflecting into the case in front. So that's the only one thing I'm not so keen on. But yeah, maybe in the future they change the displays, because they could always change the layout, I think. But yeah, that's the only thing. The glare from the back sometimes shines in the front, and yeah, it's not so easy to take shots, I think. But yeah, other than that, the new Tamashii Nation store is great, I think. Yeah, the store is better. The store is similar fashion to the Gundam base layout, I believe. Like, you got to go like this, and they have a walking path. I mean, you got to follow the walking order to get to the store, and it's pretty. It's cool. Yeah, so the new Tamashii Nation store is cool. So if you're in town in Tokyo, in Akihabara, you can check out the new Tamashii Nation shop, right in front of the station. So as far as I know, this is the third shop they have. The first one was under the train line in the tunnel, but then that was the one a couple years ago. And then they moved down the road to the 3-story building. I mean, the 3-story store, and then that one's gone now. And then now they're in front of the station at the old Gundam Cafe, or the AKB Cafe. But yeah, it's very convenient location and very good place, I think. But yep, Tamashii Nation Tokyo is reborn, and it's better than before, I think. Okay, also I wanted to talk about the Hgx Godzilla Gashapon. So good news, I got all the parts I needed to make the destroyer. So yeah, and how many times did I do? I think I did about 10 pulls of the Gashapon. So 10 pulls of the Gashapon, that's 5,000 yen. 5,000 yen. And I had to buy one part that I needed on Mercari, which was another 500 yen. So I think I got all the destroyer parts for 5,500 yen. I didn't build it yet. It's sitting in my room, but make a video soon. I'll build that destroyer, and yeah, try to yeah, make a video about that. But yeah, I finally got the destroyer together. So yeah, I spent, I would say, about 5,500 yen, but I sold some of the capsules that I didn't need, the ones I had doubles of. So I got some money back. But so yeah, I still have extra capsules I didn't get rid of yet, so I still gotta sell more capsules. But yeah, in general, I think I spent about 3,000 yen to get the destroyer and the Godzilla burning version. So I got the Godzilla burning version and the destroyer. So I'm pretty happy. But like I said, I make a video soon about those Gashapon kaiju figures. Soon, I'll get to it. And yeah, you guys have any questions or anything? Feel free to ask. I mean, you can ask anytime. こんばんは。Mitsui Sumitomo. お久しぶりです。So, well, not, I mean, yeah. But yeah, great to see you, Sumitomo-san. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so I got the Gashapon Hgx Godzilla Destroyer. So I'll make a video soon. So yep. And another thing I wanted to talk about is recently YouTube has been making advances with the membership system. So like they're adding all kinds of new features and new things like well, anyway, they're upgrading the membership system, so it's kind of interesting. So I'm considering, revamping the membership system as well, or rethinking the membership system. But if you have any good ideas anytime, what you'd like to see, or what you think is a good idea, or what you think is maybe, I don't know, good or bad, I'd love to hear input about possible changes to the membership system. And yeah, some cool stuff like that. And I heard that YouTube is doing gifting memberships, so it's kind of interesting as well. But yeah, I don't know exactly the full details about it, but sounds interesting. So yeah, if I can upgrade the membership system, it would be cool. And then yeah, the more members we get, the more perks we can get. So like yeah, I was thinking about revamping the emojis, because revamping the emojis a little, and changing the badges maybe a little. But yeah, that kind of thing. So also, yes, if you have any questions or comments or advice, I'd love to hear it, and I can consider implementing those things. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so like I mean, it's kind of exciting stuff for the membership thing, for all YouTubers, I think. So yeah, I gotta think of how to make it more better, how to make the memberships better, and that'll be cool. But yeah, if you're interested in helping out this channel, yeah, I highly appreciate it if you could join and support the channel. But I mean, you don't have to. It's no pressure. And yeah, I still love you guys whether you become members or not. But well, yeah, I mean, if you become a member, that's great. I really appreciate it. But yeah, no pressure though. I mean, you don't have to do anything you don't feel like you want to do. But yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to talk about those things. One, the festival, Medicom Toy, Tamashii Nations. Hey, Joshua. Oh wait, let me go back. I missed the comment. Why do you think? Oh, why do you think? Oh wait. Why do you think? Why do you think that most figure releases are November this year? Why November? Well, I know some companies like Tamashii Nations. They release stuff every week. I think they're crazy. Like they just pump out stuff like crazy. And Fenix as well. Fenix has a really quick what do you call? Really quick release system. Like they really pump out the stuff. But yeah, I mean Fenix. Yeah, but as far as why a lot of them are coming out in November, this is a good question. But I think, well, in Japan, a lot of the companies slow down in December, I think, because they have a long break at the end of the month. So I would think that most of the companies want to finish up their heavy lifting before December, because December is like just the cool down phase for the year, I think. I mean, but this message keeps coming up, but I cannot do anything about it. It's about opting gifts. Oh yeah, but yeah, back to the thing about the allowing gifts. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but to get these gifts, you gotta opt in, supposedly. So you gotta turn that function on, and I gotta turn it on for myself as well. But yeah, it keeps asking me to turn on gifts. I mean, but I don't know. Well, I gotta do that eventually. But yeah. So anyway, the new membership stuff is yeah, kind of complicated. There's a lot of new stuff happening, but yeah. Anyway, I gotta look into it as well. But yeah. So, but what was I talking about? I was talking about oh, the figures. Yeah, figures in November. Yeah, like I said, they want to finish the heavy lifting before December, I would think, because a lot of people take time off in December, and yeah, they don't want to hang around the office until the end of December. So, I think most companies in Japan close by Christmas, a little after Christmas, 26th maybe, and they close until January 6th or so, January 6th. So it's a long break, maybe week, 2 weeks maybe. So yeah, I would think that's one reason why they want to release it before December. But I hope that answers your question. I mean, that's one possible reason. But yeah, other companies, I think they just keep pumping them out like crazy. But yeah, that's my idea about it. But yeah, any questions about anything? Any questions or any topics you guys want to talk about? I pretty much covered the topics I wanted to talk about, but we can talk about any topics you guys are concerned about or have any questions about, if you have anything. But yeah, but yeah, so I just wanted to talk about those topics. But yeah, I don't know what's up with the GSC and Kyoto. I don't know why GSC is not appearing at Wonder Festival, and Prime One Studio as well. I mean, I guess maybe it's cheaper for them to hold their own events, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of mysterious, I think. Yeah, but yeah. Any questions, comments, or anything? Yeah. I mean, if you have anything, yeah, we can talk about those things. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, the Godzilla Hgx, memberships, Tamashii Nations. But yeah, those are the things. But any questions, any comments, any topics you guys want to talk about? Feel free to ask, and then we can go over that. But yeah, yeah. So yeah. Also, if you're interested in the Godzilla Hgx Destroyer series, the one you should aim for is the red capsule, because the red capsule is the one with Godzilla. It has Godzilla in there and a Destroyer's horn, which is the most valuable capsule in the whole set, I think. So yeah, if you can get the red capsule, it's quite valuable. Like, I think I got an extra red capsule, 2 red capsules. So I got one for myself, and then another one came out. So yeah, I could sell the red one for about 3,000 yen. So it's kind of good. Like, one red capsule paid for 3,000 yen. So about 6 of the other capsules. So it's pretty. Who's that? Oh, the Flex One. What do I do for a living? Good question. I just Are you a collector yourself? I collect stuff, but I'm not as hardcore as I used to be, I think. Just collect stuff for fun, I think. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I've collected all kinds of stuff, starting with, Transformers, GI Joe, baseball cards, comics, CDs, figures, basketball shoes, all kinds of stuff I've been collecting. But yeah, I sold most of my collection stuff. A lot of my baseball cards and stuff, they're like hidden away somewhere, and I haven't touched them for like 20 years. But I mean, I don't know what condition they're in. So that's kind of interesting as well. I want to check that out someday. But I can't access those things. But yeah. So anyway, but yeah. Right now, how do you get into the hobby? Well, I've okay. To be honest, there's been, oh, what am I into now? Well, recently I collected, Kaiju Gashapon stuff. It's very affordable and a very small. It doesn't take up space in my house. Other things I collect. Well, I sold most of my figures, my bunny girls, my scale figures, my Nendoroids, my Figmas, my kaiju statues. I sold most of them, like the Shin Gojira kaiju statues I had, stuff like that. The 1/4 scale freeings, I sold all. I mean, I'm pretty sad about that, but I had to sell them because they're taking too much space. And yeah, but yeah, I sold I sold 90% of whatever I had. And yeah, actually came in two stages, I think. With in Japan I had a lot of figures before, and then I really needed cash, so I sold that first collection. I sold all of them, almost all of them. And then three top favorite enemies. My three top favorite enemies at the moment. The only one I'm watching like every week without fail. Hey, who's that? Medi. Hey, hello. Great to see you. But yeah, the one I'm watching every week, without I looking forward to watching every week is Kingdom. So I watch Kingdom every week, and Prime One statues. No, I don't own any Prime One statues for many reasons. They're too big, and they're too expensive, but they look cool. I mean, I love looking at them. And but even if I had one, I don't know what I'd do with it because I have no space. And I have no money. But yeah, I mean, I fully appreciate Prime One, and I fully appreciate their work, and I fully appreciate that they contact me to visit their showrooms and stuff. So yeah, I love Prime One. I don't know many of. I don't own any of the statues, but I own QD One and some of the other stuff that they have. But as far as the 1/4, 1/3 scale statues, nope. Or one half scale statues. No, I don't have any Prime One statues. And like I said, my house is really small, so yeah, I don't know where I'd put it. Yeah, I don't know. Even if I had one, but I mean, yeah. But I don't get me wrong. I love Prime One. I love their work, and I love the people that work there too. I mean, there's some cool people, and I know personally. And yeah, I really like the group of people working at Prime One as well. So they're nice people. Well, the ones that I met so far. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sums it up, I think. But yeah, as for animes, yeah, Kingdom, watching Kingdom. How do you get to do what I do? Meaning making a YouTube channel. um, if that's the case, I mean, anybody can make a YouTube channel, I think. But then again, I don't make much money from YouTube. I mean, honestly, not much. It's just, mm, it's I don't know. Yeah, it's not much money I make from YouTube. So YouTube is just a hobby kind of thing. But how do I do what I do? Basically, yeah, I just, yeah, I mean, I'm a kind of, yeah. Yeah, I mean, anybody can do this. I think anybody can be a YouTuber if they want to be. I think it's not hard. But as far as Prime One, I mean, what made me want to do YouTube? Yeah, well, that's a good question, dude. But yeah, I told this story a couple of months ago. But yeah, but generally, I was with a buddy in in Ochanomizu, which is a part of Tokyo that has these sports goods, a lot of sporting goods shops. And I was with my buddy, and we were walking in the street, and I saw this snowboard in the window, and it's really cool snowboard. It's like made of well, it's a snowboard, but it looks like it's made of wood. And I was like, wow, that's a cool looking snowboard. I want to buy that snowboard, but I don't have money. so me and my buddy were talking about it and say, oh, we should make YouTube channels and try to make money or something. But that was the start of it. There's a snowboard in the window. And my first video was like of some turtle in the river or something. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's anybody can do YouTube. That's the beauty of it, I think. I mean, there's not, you know, not a high barrier to start YouTube. So that's one thing I'm kind of thankful for. I mean, yeah, I mean, anybody can do YouTube. Anybody can try, and yeah, I mean, that's a good thing, I think. So, but anyway, the motivation for that came from a snowboard in the window. Who's that? Hi, Ale Bosetos. Hey, thanks for coming. But yeah, that's how I got into this stuff. But yeah, good question though. But yeah, it's from the snowboard in the window. But anyway, any other questions, comments? But yeah, Prime One. I mean, yeah, I was just lucky that. Just lucky, I think. Some guys from Prime One saw my videos and they said, "Oh, this guy can help us." So they contacted me and then just invited me to the event. So yeah, I'm kind of thankful for that. What are your thoughts of Shibuya Scramble figure? Do you think the price is worth it? They are pretty expensive. Oh, Ali, thanks. I appreciate that you like the videos. But yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for coming, and I appreciate it. But as for Shibuya Scramble figure, how come you say oos oos? I like martial arts, and I like Kyokushin karate has been a big part of my life. I think it changed my life, but yeah, that's where the os comes from, and I kind of make my own niche kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, os. But okay, as far as Shibuya Scramble figure. They are expensive, no doubt. I totally agree. As far as why they're expensive, I'm not exactly sure. Hola, Antonio, Anuncia. Oh, but Antonio, great to see you. But yeah, Shibuya Scramble figure, expensive stuff. Are they worth it? I mean, yeah, I would think some. I mean, if you really like that character and you really like the design, like for example, the Albedo, she was like the swimsuit version. The videos. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see this? It looks like Spanish or Portuguese. But yeah, I'll Google Translate that comments later. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, Spanish not my main language, but yeah, but definitely I'll check it out later. I'll Google Translate that. But yeah, but yeah, thanks for the comment though. I mean, I'll definitely translate that later. But yeah, Shibuya Scramble figure. So like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you think it's worth whatever X amount of money, then it's worth it, right? If you don't think it's worth it, then it's not worth it, right? So just like Vincent van Gogh, right? Vincent van Gogh had all those paintings when he was alive, and when he was alive, he sold like 0 of those paintings, right? And then he died, and then his paintings, went through the roof, right? So favorite ever pilot. One is definitely not Shinji. But I would say either Mari or Asuka, I think. Not really a big Rei man, but I'd say Mari or Asuka. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, beauty is in the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if you think it's worth that value, then it's worth it, I think. That kind of thing. If you like the figure the most, click just the pre-order button. The most expensive figure, like ones. Oh, John Alter. That's a really nice one. It's a big one too. I mean, It's kind of big. It's a great figure, and yeah, it's all about personal attachment. I think personal feelings. I think so. Yeah, if you really like John, you really like John Alter. That's a great buy. I think. I mean, and you're happy with it. Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing. You're happy with what you're buying. I think when it comes to collecting, if you collect like that, with your personal attachment, I really like this character. I really like this figure. I really want this figure. I mean, you cannot go wrong, I think, with that kind of thinking. But some people, they think about, okay, I'm gonna buy this and then I'm gonna resell it, and the Batman SH Figures photo. The Batman. Yeah, the Batman looked pretty cool. Uh, I thought it was cool. But there's no details yet, I think, at the moment. But soon, I think they'll be getting on that, I think. But yeah. So what are we talking about? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's like, yeah, when you start thinking about, oh, it's gonna go up in value, or it's gonna go down, and nobody wants it to go down in value, but people think, oh, I'm making investments. Hey, YouTube user, what's up? But yeah, I think when you start thinking about, okay, I'm gonna buy this figure as an investment, that totally changes everything, because I think a lot of the fun goes out the window, right? I think it's becomes a chore, kind of like, I gotta buy this one because this one, it's a limited edition, so whatever. Or I guess when it stops getting fun, that's when, yeah, it's the thing about collecting. Instagram, Instagram. Yeah, I have Instagram. But most of my Instagram is just few figures, and some other is a lot of pachinko stuff. But I think I'll start putting more figure stuff on Instagram as well. But yeah, just it's the same channel, 808 Impz on Instagram. You can find it. But yeah, yeah, I think, I mean, I'm not any special person or anything, but just my my personal feeling is, when collecting stops getting fun, I think that's the time you gotta rethink your collecting, I think. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I mean, that's from my experience too. Once it starts not getting fun, yeah, it's time to rethink collecting, I think. But I mean, collecting is fun, but I mean, you know, yeah, just keep it fun, I think. If you keep it fun, that's the best. That's the best. When it becomes a chore, or when it becomes a lot of pressure or whatever, then it's not so fun, I think. But yeah, my advice from personal experience: just keep it fun, keep it enjoyable. Enjoy it. If you enjoy it, then that's the best thing. I mean, there's no um becoming famous. I'm not famous at all. I'm just a regular guy that makes figure videos and talks about stuff. So I'm not famous at all. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, just a regular guy that I don't know. I'm just a normal guy. Not famous at all, and not special or anything at all. I think I don't think so anyway. I'm just a normal guy. But yeah, if that answers your question. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. As for collecting, if you feel it's worth it, it's worth it. But I hope that answers your question. But yeah. But yeah. Is that Z Hero? Are you Z Hero? You sound like Z Hero, but maybe you're not Z Hero. But then again, but but yeah. Any other questions? Any topics you guys want to talk about? Like I talked about the topics I wanted to talk about already. So, I mean, what camera do you use? Okay. I use my finger serum when I watch. I don't buy. I don't sell. Yeah, YouTube user. I mean, that's a good way to go, I think. Just for the sentimental value, stuff you really like. And what camera do I use? Good question. Since 3 years ago, I think. Since 3 years ago, I stopped using all my other cameras and I just use my iPhone. Yeah, so for 3 years, maybe over 3 or 4 years, I've just been using my iPhone. And yeah, I mean, it's, well, for one thing, the iPhone camera was better than my other camera. So it was the right thing to do, I think. And I used to use a video camera, like a real video camera, and that was okay. But I found that I could do it quicker with my iPhone, and yeah, I mean, since then I've never looked back. Everything I take is with my iPhone. So where area are you from in the States? Oh, I'm from Hawaii. I'm from Hawaii. But yeah, so I use my iPhone to take all of my shots. It's easy to edit. The only problem with iPhone is uh the focus. I would say the focus of the iPhone sometimes is kind of wonky, and I really want to get focus in on the figure's face or something, and it'll focus on the background for some reason, or it'll focus on something in the cabinet, like Jesus, like I try to. It's kind of hard, kind of tricky to get the iPhone to focus on the figure. I think if you take some pictures of figures with your iPhone and you go really close, you find out what I'm talking. Can you say your intro? Hey, who's that? Ryan Matthew. Yeah, my intro, it's just os 808 ims des means hi, it's 808 ims in Japanese. 808 ims des. And that's all it is. But os 808 ims des. But yeah, what were we talking about? I lost my train of thought. But wait, let me look at the let me look at that. We were talking about from the States. Yeah, I mentioned that. Figurines. Yeah, we thought. Okay. Oh, the camera. Yeah. Um, do you swam with sharks in Hawaii? Probably. Cameras, cameras. But have I swam with sharks in Hawaii? Probably. They were probably there, but I wasn't looking for them, and I didn't want to see them, because yeah, we surfed in some crazy areas, like when I was younger, we would surf in these crazy waves that when I think about it now, it's just insane. Like I don't know why I was kind of crazy back then, but in my age, I have reconsidered surfing those crazy waves, and then probably the sharks were there. I'm very sure they were there. They just didn't make themselves. Uh, they didn't appear. But yeah, I'm just thankful they didn't come and bite me. But yeah, views from Prime on Attack on Titan have come from me. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad you like that statue. They finally released it, right? I mean, they finally decided to release it, and they announced the official info, right? So if you look at the site, there's a bunch of other stuff too. And yeah, I think Prime One made their own video as well. And Prime One's still surf. Yeah, I mean, not as much as I used to, but yeah, I still like to surf, and I still want to surf, but unfortunately I can't go. Like when I was in Hawaii, I would go every day. I would go in the morning, I would go at night. I would not night, sorry, in the evening. But right now, yeah, it's kind of hard. I live near the sea, but there's no waves over here. It's Tokyo Bay, right? So there's no waves. But yeah, but anyway, back to cameras. Yeah, I just use my iPhone. And then the other thing I was kind of shocked is previously I used iPhone 11. iPhone 11, and iPhone 11 had two cameras, just a regular iPhone 11, and that was pretty good actually. It didn't have the super zoom, like the three camera one, but I mean, that was the only problem. I couldn't zoom up really close. And then so I upgraded this year to iPhone 13 Pro, so I finally got a Pro, and I was pretty stoked. Oh, mahi mahi, mahi mahi is good fish. Mahi mahi is valuable in Hawaii, but in Japan, you can get mahi mahi for like dirt cheap, because Japanese people don't like eating mahi mahi for some reason. So, yeah, in Hawaii, mahi mahi is an expensive fish, but in Japan, it's like you can go to the fish market and they're selling it for like $1 or something, $2. Like, it's difficult for them to sell it in Japan. It's kind of weird. Just like chicken breast, you know, the meat. Chicken breast in Japan is the cheapest chicken you can buy in the supermarket. Where, you know, in America, chicken breast is the most expensive meat. It's kind of mysterious. The most expensive meat in Japan, chicken meat anyway, is the chicken thighs. So it's kind of weird. Not really weird, but just cultural difference. Like, chicken thighs in Japan are the most expensive part, and chicken thighs in America are the cheapest part, right? So it's kind of weird. Japanese. Okay, well, I mentioned this in the previous video as well, but my body is Japanese. About the mahi mahi. Yeah, Japanese people don't like mahi mahi. Yeah, my body is Japanese. My brain is American, and I would say my heart is Hawaiian. That's a good analogy, I would say. But yeah, back to my camera. Oh yeah, so iPhone 13 has 3 cameras, right? So I thought, oh yeah, I got this zoom feature. You know, I can zoom up really close. But actually, I found myself not using that third camera because it would be blurry for whatever reason. I guess Apple didn't consider the zoom feature for figure photography, I guess. So that was kind of a letdown. So I have an iPhone 13 Pro with the third camera that I rarely use. So it's kind of hey Brian, yeah, well, Brian, statue or figure collection. Yeah, I have some figures. Like up there, I have my Nendoroids and some a few scales and a lot of Nendoroids though, and a few Figmas and some scales. But like I said, 90% of my collection has been sold. Yeah, I sold 90% of it. And I have my Kaiju Gashapon stuff. It's in the box over there. But Fenix Japanese doll 1/4 scale figures. Is that the ReZero one? The ReZero Fenix doll? That's the one you're talking about? With the cloth kimono. If that's the one, I made a few videos about that one. And that one's kind of, yeah, came out like 6 months ago or something. Maybe 6 months to a year ago. If that's the one, yeah, I made a couple videos about that. Oh yeah. So you can just take a look in the search bar. I think put 808 Impz, Fenix. I don't know if doll will come up, but 808 Impz, Fenix, Rem or Ram. It should come up. I think. I would assume it would come up. So 808 Impz, Fenix, Rem or Ram. I don't know. But then you gotta look in the search results. But it should appear. But yeah, those are cool, but kind of expensive. You into that YouTube user? Those kimono outfit figures. I mean, it's a cool idea, like real kimonos on figures. It's pretty cool, I think. Kind of realistic stuff. But but anyway, so I was kind of shocked with my iPhone 13 Pro. Like, maybe using 11 was easier and cheaper as well. So yeah, I mean, next phone, I don't know if I'll buy Pro again because I don't use the third camera. So yeah, this from my experience though of using iPhone 13 Pro. It's okay, but I thought my life would change, but it didn't. Unfortunately. Yeah, but let me check if I missed any comments. Maybe I missed anything. Like live chat. Phoenix, yeah, statue figure. Yeah, so but yeah, a lot of my stuff has been sold already. So yeah, not many figures. Mahi mahi. We talked about mahi mahi. Yeah, mahi mahi is great fish though. I mean, when I was growing up, I didn't like it, but with age, I've grown to like it, I think. But yeah, mahi mahi is good fish, I think. I wouldn't mind eating some mahi mahi today. But yeah. Yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about? I mean, we can go a few more minutes. Any questions or comments about Wonder Festival, about Tamashii Nations, about Medicom toy exhibition 2022, or the Hgx Godzilla stuff, or anything? I mean, yeah. Um, like I said, a lot of good exhibitors will be there. Um, should I go through the list again? But well, yeah. Well, if you have any questions, we can talk about that too. I mean, that's maybe better if you have any questions. Any questions? Any topics? Any topics you guys want to talk about? No. I mean, oh yes, yes. You ever ate marlin from Hawaii? Oh, many times. Marlin is a good fish. Um, very firm meat. It's a good fish. I like it personally. Marlin is a good fish, but they said has high levels of mercury or something, right? Because it's a big fish, right? Collecting mercury over the years. But I always enjoy eating marlin. I went deep sea fishing in Hawaii and caught and ate marlin. It's a good fish, and yeah, smoked marlin is really good. I really my favorite way to eat marlin is smoked marlin with soaked in soy sauce and garlic or whatever, and then you just smoke it. Great way to eat marlin. Great way to enjoy your marlin, I think. Smoked marlin. I highly recommend it. Smoked marlin. But yeah, fishing is great too. But I haven't gone fishing in a while too. But yeah. But yeah. Anything else? Like well, yeah, I won the festival, Medicom toy, and I think. Oh, what does mercury do to your body? Nothing nice. I mean, mercury is like poison, right? To humans, so it's not not good to consume. I think, uh, not a very good thing to consume. But yeah, they said even tuna has a lot of mercury as well, right? So you shouldn't eat tuna every day, supposedly. But yeah, something like if you ate tuna every day, you would get a bunch of mercury. But they said canned tuna is much more healthy because canned tuna comes from smaller tuna. So smaller tuna are younger, and they have less mercury supposedly. but but yeah, anyway, about mercury. But yep. So yeah, one more thing. So let me just go through the list. As far as the exhibitors, I saw these on the Wonder Festival site. Furyu, Medicos, Union Creative, Wonderful Works. What are your other hobbies? Okay, I get to that. And Aniplex, Arcadia, eStream, Wave, X Plus, S-Fire, Emon Toys, Kyodo, Spirit Tail, Tokyo Figure, Azone. So that means well, Volks will probably be there as well. I think, but anyway, Volks is not a zone, but Kadokawa, Q's Q, Ken Elephant, Shibuya Scramble Figure, Spice Seed, Sega, and CCP are the ones that I saw. There's a few more, but those were the first ones that popped up in my. I thought I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna be there. But there'll be other ones. But like I said, the ones I didn't see so far was GSC, Good Smile Company, Prime One Studio, and Medicom Toy. But like I said, Medicom Toy is having an event the same weekend, so they're doing their own thing, I think. But yeah, no Prime One and no GSC at the moment. So what kind of sneakers do I collect? Oh, I collect LeBron James 12s. No, 13s. Sorry, LeBron James 13s. Why does FOTS products have issues? FOTS. What does that stand for? FOTS. FOTS. Let's see. Live chat. FOTS. Yeah, what does FOTS stand for? One more time. FOTS. FOTS. Maybe FOTS. But yeah, well, once you get me that FOTS stuff, then we can get on that topic. FOTS. Yeah, so bunch of favorite color of the LeBron James. The one I really like is the red one, red on red, which I don't own. I've been looking for that one for a long time. A red on red university version, and I still can't be full FOTS. Be full FOTS. Be full. Be full FOTS. They have another name. Wait, let me look. Be full FOTS. FOTS Japan. Why does FOT products have issues? FOTS. They have another name. I wonder if my iPad has batteries, I can look that up. Wait, maybe I'll be right back. Wait. Oh. FOTS. FTS. Be full. Be full. I think we talked about this last time, but I forgot. Be full. FOTS. Be full. FOTS. FOTS. Creative Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, yeah. Creative Yu-Gi-Oh! Died, unfortunately. He was young, too. He was snorkeling. When the katakana listing name when you look up figures. Oh, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures came out this year. That's true. A lot of cool ones as well. Yeah, recently I changed my Wi-Fi, so my iPad has no Wi-Fi. I didn't update my Wi-Fi connection, so but FOTS. What figure? Kotobukiya did a good job this year with scale. Oh, Yami Jax. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Kotobukiya had some nice ones. Those Yu-Gi-Oh! What were they? There's Arabian Ra, and something else, right? Ra, the sun god, and the blue one and the red one, right? They were cool, and also that was it Mega House? Mega House made that white eyes blue dragon. Yeah, God cards the winged dragon of Ra. Something. Yeah. Those ones are pretty cool. Obelisk and Slipher the Sky Dragon. That's the gold one, right? Yeah, the Obelisk was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. The blue one, right? And the gold one was cool. The red one wasn't my thing, I think. It's cool, but yeah, if I were to buy any of those three, I would probably buy the gold one. And the second one, it would be the blue one. And then the third choice would be the red one. But the red one wasn't really my thing, I think. I'm not too keen on that design, I think. Seto Kaiba, Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Dark Magician. Those are cool. The Seto Kaiba is cool. And yeah, the Dark Magician, that's the Artworks Monsters one, I think, right? That one's pretty cool. I'm shaking typing this one because he dies. I'm sure Japan will sell a lot of cards there. Yeah, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is popular. But yeah, the guy was young. He was like 60 years old or something. He's super young. It's not very old. And he was snorkeling or something, and they found him floating, right? So that's unfortunate. heart goes out to well his family and stuff. And yeah, Hibiki Sakura, it's branded over. Hibiki Sakura. Hibiki Sakura, 1/7 scale by B Full, and figures leg banded over. B Full. Hibiki Sakura. B Full. Is that a Japanese maker? B Full. That doesn't ring a bell. FOTS. I don't know. That doesn't ring a bell. I don't know why. But then again, when people were talking about Eastream, I didn't know that Eastream was Shibuya Scramble figure, but they're part of the same group. So, but FOTS, Hibiki Sakura, season 3, Demon Slayer. It's coming, right? What's the next one? The next one is the last one was what is his face? Tengen, right? Tengen. So the next one is probably Kanroji or the Shinazugawa brothers or something. Or, well, I don't know. Well, either way, they got a lot of seasons to come. they're gonna milk it to the fullest, I think. But yeah, I mean that'll be cool when Kimetsu no Yaiba comes out with a new series, a new season. That'll be awesome. Kokushobo arc. Kokushobo arc. Okay, that's which one is that? Swordsman arc. Swordsman Smith arc. Oh, okay. Well, when it comes, should be great. Should be awesome. I think should be awesome. But yeah, yeah, FOTS. Well, I look into that. Still not sure exactly what company that is. FOTS. FOTS. What is the most famous figure that they made? The FOTS figure. FOTS B Full. B Full. Good thing I joined the live stream. We need more people here. Yeah, thanks for coming, Hgx. Long time no see. Great to see you. But yeah, but back to that B Full stuff. I think we talked about this last time, and someone explained it to me, and then I forgot about it. But B Full. Cannot doesn't ring a bell. I don't know. Yeah, my iPad has no Wi-Fi, so I cannot check Wi-Fi. But so many manufacturers in Japan. Quite a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of manufacturers. Some like I have no contact with. Like I mean, the places I usually go don't display some of these manufacturers as well. So it's kind of all depends on distribution, I think. Yeah, but like Be Full. This still doesn't ring a bell. But I don't know what figure is famous. Sorry. Okay. No problem. No problem. I look into that later. When maybe after this, and then I'll make a comment on the video, maybe on the live stream video, maybe. But I'll look into it. Let me write. Do I have my pen? But anyway, Be Full. I remember that one. But yeah. So anybody else have any topics you guys want to talk about before we finish up? Yeah. Do companies give you free stuff? Honestly, but I have 2 from their line, and the 2 are damaged from weak plastic. Okay. So basically, they have quality control issues. Just Be Full. Japan, nice place to walk. Yeah, I think so. It's safe. You don't have to worry about. Well, generally safe. I mean, generally safe. But I saw like on the news today, like people, like there's this dude that's just sliced these two girls for no reason. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, but yeah, but in general, Japan is a safe place to walk around. I mean, I think compared to other countries, I think Japan is quite safe. But yeah, what were we talking about? So Beeful and what is the other thing? Wait, let me go back. I missed that. My oh, free stuff, free stuff. Uh honestly, um, directly, the only company that has given me free stuff is Prime Studio, and they give me some nice free stuff. They don't give me a statue or anything, but are you really a cyborg? But yeah, but yeah, Prime Studio has given me a few cutie ones and some keychains and some other nice little goods and stuff like. So I'm grateful for Prime Studio. Free water bottles, booties, water booty. but yeah, did they give me a drink? Oh yeah, they fed me too as well. So when they invite me to the showroom, they feed me, some hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for that as well. But other companies, not really. But yeah, officially, I would say the only company that's giving me anything free is Prime Studio. Yeah, that's it. I think. Yeah, that's but then again, I mean, going to the events, you get free stuff. No, Prime Studio gives me no money. It's just friendship. They just give me friendship. But yeah, they give me no money, and they feed me, and they give me a drink or something, like a bottle of tea or something. But and they give me some free stuff, but they give me no money. But that's fine. They don't have to give me money. I mean, I'm not out to. Yeah, I can. But anyway, yeah, yeah. But so far, yeah, other companies have contacted me, but um, yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of things, I don't know, like they approach you and they start a conversation and then they stop the conversation. So it's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm really actively pursuing, right? I'm not mailing these companies like all the time, oh, can you have a meeting with me or something? Water and snacks. No, they give you the water and snacks. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't been actively pursuing company contacts, but maybe I should, but I haven't been. So, but yeah, so far the only official contact I've had with a company is Prime Studio, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, yeah, I always feel grateful to them. Mm. But they don't pay me. Honestly, yeah, I'll just be straight up. They don't pay me anything. I mean, yeah. But yep. About the are you a cyborg? No, I'm not a cyborg. But it's a fair question, I guess. It's a fair question. But yeah, they bring water bottles and snacks. Probably want to give you a pat on the back, kind of. Mega House. Next time, check the Mega House figures. Yeah, I always check out the Mega House figures at Ami Ami. Ami Ami has one of the better Mega House showcases, should I say. Ami Ami has a kind of big section, and also Animate has sometimes has some Mega House stuff as well. But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't see Mega House on that list either of the Wonder Festival. How many floors Ami Ami have? Uh, the main store is just one floor, but they have another Ami Ami down the road, which is the used Ami Ami, I believe, and like they buy used stuff. MMA. Yeah, I like MMA. But the used stuff is at the other Ami, which I don't go to very often because basically it's a lot of boxes and then a lot of boxes of used figures. So not much to film. So I don't usually go to that Ami. But I guess if you're looking for some hard to find figure, that's where the would be a good place to look. I mean, one of the other places. It's down the road though in Akihabara. Yeah, the secondhand shop. It's kind of near. Near Kotobukiya, kind of. It's near Kotobukiya, kind of. Well, yeah, quite near Kotobukiya. The other one is right in front of the station. The main shop is right in front of the station, in the Ragio Kaikan building. So when you come out of the station, I think, what is it called? The Electric Town exit. You come out of the Electric Town exit. It's right there, and the building's right there. And then Ami is in that building. Ami, Kyoto, Yellow Submarine, Volks, all those nice. Aniplex Plus is in that building as well. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff in that building. One of my favorite places to go. Yeah, great. It's a great building. Great shops in there. So if you ever come to Japan, Akihabara, I highly recommend that place. It's a lot of cool stuff in there. And then yeah, Ami's used shop isn't too bad either. I mean, if you're looking to buy something. Yeah, cool stuff. But did I miss anything? Let me check if I missed anything. Secondhand figures, yeah. Ami's secondhand distributor as well. MMA, yeah, I like MMA. MMA is cool. That place is beautiful. I saw it on YouTube. Which place? Oh, the Ami. Oh, yeah, Ami. Yeah, I like Ami. The staff is always friendly. The prices are cheap. Usually, they give you some kind of discount. Yeah. So usually, like, if you buy, I don't know, some anime goods or something, usually Ami is new, but it's 10% off or something for some reason. So Ami has good discounts on new products. Probably because they buy so much, I guess. But so yeah, generally for new products, I would say Ami is cheaper. But yeah, that's one good thing about Ami. And the staff is really nice. Like that's one thing, the staff is nice. And they allow photography, which a lot of stores don't do. A lot of stores don't allow you to take pictures, and they don't want you taking video or anything. Kotobukiya is one of those shops. They don't like video in their shop. You can take still pictures, but it's fine. But no video. A favorite character in all animes, comics, movies, video games, etc. that's like a with yeah. Well, that's a hard question, but favorite character. Well, I like a lot of Hara Tetsuo stuff. So Hokuto no Ken, Doraemon, Doraemon. But Doraemon's cool too. But Hokuto no Ken, Soten no Ken, Hana no Keiji. Those are like three of my favorite stories. I like sports stories as well. Like Daya no E, Kuroko no Basket. I like Naruto as well. Naruto. I like a bunch of anime movies. I like movies. I like, all kinds of movies. But yeah, I kind of, yeah, it's pretty cool. I was watching that Snake Eyes movie on Netflix the other day. I didn't finish it, but I still gotta finish it. But I thought it was pretty cool for what I saw, especially that scene in the truck with all those swords coming in the truck cab. I thought that was cool. I've never seen that before, where like tons of swords coming into a truck. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, I was watching the GI Joe movie. But yeah, some other than that, yeah, I like lots of anime. But like I said, the ones that always come to mind first is Hana no Keiji, Hokuto no Ken, Soten no Ken. Really memorable stuff for me, I think. Hana no Keiji, Soten no Ken, Hokuto no Ken. I would say is in my top, well, around the top, around the top. And all done by Hara Tetsuo. And then so Gifu Dodo is also up there too. I think I like Gifu Dodo, which is another story based on Hana no Keiji. I mean, well, that universe anyway. So yeah, I'm a Hara Tetsuo kind of guy, I guess. But yeah, that kind of stuff. Let me check if I missed any comments. But yeah, maybe I thought Snake Eyes movie was cool. I think a lot of diehard fans hated it though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess because I thought originally Snake Eyes was black or something, right? I thought he was a black guy. Um, I thought anyway, but then in that movie, he's like he's not black. He's Asian or something, right? So, which is all right because I mean, but I don't know. I don't know the actual original story of Snake Eyes, right? I know he trained with Storm Shadow or something, right? But as far as his real persona, I don't know who he was. But well, it's interesting. It was good for the universe, I think, in general, to just keep adding stuff to the universe, keeps it alive, and doesn't have to be canon or doesn't have to be but yeah, it's good that it's alive. People keep adding to it. It keeps it alive. But yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, let me see if I missed anything. And yeah, that and GI Joe, Doraemon. Doraemon's cool. Uh, yeah, I don't really follow Doraemon, but I mean, yeah, Doraemon has his place. He's just a cyborg. Ooh, Snake Eyes is a cyborg. I mean, possibly. I don't know. I don't know the exact. I say I'm not an expert on GI Joe, but I like GI Joe and I've collected GI Joes, but I wouldn't consider myself hardcore GI Joe. I mean, but yeah, yeah. But I like GI Joe though. GI Joe is cool. I mean, I did that. I was playing that smartphone game Puzzles. Is it called Zombie? Puzzles and Survival. Who's that? Len. Oh, my English, my English is it's so. I guess. I mean, it's just I grew up. Speaking English. That's why. So Gundam fan. I like Gundam. Not all Gundam, but um, like I like Iron Blooded Orphans. I like Iron Blooded Orphans. That was really good. I like Gundam Wing. Um, G Gundam. I like G Gundam. G Gundam is really cool. I love G Gundam. The best, yeah, but my English. I grew up speaking English, so my English is better than my Japanese. My Japanese needs improvement, I think. Did you live somewhere else besides Japan? Yeah, I lived in Hawaii for 23 years. 23 years. So yeah, I lived in Hawaii for 23 years. So well, I was born in Hawaii anyway. So yeah. But Shibuya. So Yami Jack's asking about ramen. Oh, that makes sense. But Yami Jax, depends what kind of ramen you're looking for, because there's all kinds of ramen, right? Shoyu ramen, tonkotsu ramen, miso ramen, shio ramen, seafood ramen, whatever. I mean, tantan men, whatever. So all depends what you're looking for. Why may a mask and crown? You're afraid to get COVID from us? Not really, but collect that a lot. But well, actually, I've been in Japan a long time. Like 23 years, I think. Kind of a long time. I thought I would stay for 1 year, but I ended up staying 23 years. And probably stay 24 years or 25 years, 26 years. I mean, it never ends, I think. But my intention was to stay 1 year, but 1 year changed to 23 years. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, Japan is a good place. I mean, Hawaii is a good place too. I mean, America has good things too, I think. But Japan is also a good place to live, I think. I'm thankful. I'm thankful they allow me to live here. Wait, back to ramen. Yeah, so Yami Jex asking about ramen. Yeah, Yami Jex ramen, right? Ramen. Yeah, Yami Jex. Yeah, all depends what kind of ramen you're looking for. I wouldn't say like there's one specific area that has awesome ramen because it just depends on the type of ramen and the shop. So, okay, YouTube users, see you. Take it easy. Naruto ramen. Naruto ramen. Why do I want to live in Japan? Well, honestly, I studied Japanese when I was young, and I couldn't understand it at all. So I wanted to practice, and then that's why I wanted to live in Japan 1 year to practice Japanese. But like I said, 1 year changed to 26 years, so 23 years or whatever. Vegetarian ramen. Are you vegetarian? Well, if you're vegetarian, then that limits the choices, I think. Because a lot of ramen uses pork stock or chicken stock or what is that? Fish stock or something. So all depends on what you're looking for. But a cool place to go. I highly recommend if you can go to the Ramen Museum in Yokohama. The Ramen Museum is quite cool. There's all different ramen shops in one museum, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like one museum with like 10 different ramen shops, so you can just eat ramen the whole day if you wanted to. So I recommend the Ramen Museum. Also, I recommend the what did you do for work in Japan? I did all kinds of work. It's kind of crazy, but another place is the Cup Ramen Museum. The Cup Ramen Museum is cool too. You can make your own original cup ramen. Put in your own toppings and whatever, and make a cup ramen, and then take it home, and then you can eat it at your house. So the Cup Ramen Museum is quite cool too, I think. Cup Ramen Museum and the Ramen Museum. And there's some other places, but yeah. But I think in general, a lot of different places to eat good ramen, I think. If you're looking for tonkotsu ramen, for example, I would go to Fukuoka. Fukuoka has a lot of good tonkotsu ramen places. What is that? Pork bone soup. The pork bone soup, but yeah, all depends. But the internet has all the information, so yeah, just check for the recommended ramen shops, and they'll pop up, I think. But wait, I missed anything else about? So we talked about ramen. Ramen shops good to eat, especially when it starts to rain. Yeah, I mean ramen is good. What work did I do? All kinds of work. I worked at some crazy places like factories and distribution centers and all kinds of different places. But vegetarian ramen. What made you want to live in Japan? Oh yeah, I talked about that. Yeah, I wanted to study Japanese, but yeah, I mean that kind of thing. Japan is a good place. Like, I mean, a lot of, well, I mean, every place is good and bad, but overall, I think Japan is a good place to live. I think. I mean, in general, good place. Yep. But anyway, we go maybe a few more minutes and then we call it a day. I think I gotta go and take a break, and I gotta make some videos, and then so it's fun making videos on upcoming scale figures. Yeah, I like it. Take a good feel and the earthquake. Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, I hope no big earthquake is coming. It's always scary. That's the thing about living in Japan, because you don't know when the earthquake is coming, and when it's coming, it's like, oh shit, you can't do anything because it's 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 here. So yeah, earthquakes is scary. It's one thing about living in Japan, I think. But yeah, but I guess if you live in California too, earthquakes are scary as well. So well, anyway, in the Pacific region, I think kind of scary. But yeah. Well, what is? I missed one comment, I think. Thanks for making videos. Help me. Oh, then yeah, I'm glad the videos are useful. Yeah, I mean, if it's useful for you, great. I'm happy that it helps somebody, and if people enjoy these videos, makes me happy as well. Yes, be safe. California is not the same. Everything is expensive. Well, Cali can be expensive, I think, but but yeah, earthquakes, very scary stuff. But yeah. So anything else? Let me just check the comments one time, and then maybe I missed something. Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad if the videos are useful, and then yeah, I'm happy. I mean, someone enjoys the videos. But yeah, okay, but yep. Yeah. See you later, Yummy Jacks. See you. Yeah, I think I gotta call it a day too. I mean, we've been doing this for 86 minutes already. Time flies. But well, we can do this again another time. I like how your videos are short and quick. Give us a idea of what the product looks like. Yeah, I mean, I try to keep them short. Some people like it, some people don't. But for me myself, like I prefer the short ones, and just see what I gotta see, and then move on. But and also, like, my computer is not the greatest computer, so making long videos would kill my computer, I think. So yeah, my computer is kind of old, so yeah, shorter is better, I think, for me as well. I like it. I like short videos. But yeah, I'm glad it's useful to you guys and helpful. Makes makes this worthwhile, I think. Helping other people, I like to help other people. So yeah, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I think we should call it a day. But thank you very much for coming, and I appreciate it. And then yeah, keep keep safe. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send me a comment anytime. I mean, I try my best to answer most comments. Um, and yeah, um, hit me up if you have any questions or comments. But yeah, thank you for coming. I appreciate it, and see you again soon. Oos, oos. See you again soon, and yeah, have a nice weekend. The weekend's coming right around the corner. But yeah, thank you. See you. See you later.